Yeah, I fuck with this. Sometimes I just like doing me. No cares, nobody next to me. Just me in my head, in my zone. Big cup of Hennessy. Feel me? Luciano. Sometimes I just like to be in my vibe. Sometimes I hit the Henny till I shouldn't drive. Sometimes I fall asleep on my cash, so I wake up caked up even when I'm on my ass. Sometimes I like to just fall back. Sometimes I see them calls, I just don't call back. You know, sometimes I be in my own lane. Sometimes I gotta do my own thing. And sometimes I don't even want a bitch. Sometimes I want ice, a cup, and a fifth. Sometimes I be in my own thoughts. Sometimes I question half the shit that I bought. Sometimes I think, is this really worth it? Sometimes I double guess myself, but ain't nobody perfect. So sometimes I go harder than I'm supposed to. Sometimes when you fall, ain't no one there to hold you. Sometimes nobody there to help you up. Sometimes when you down, you pick yourself up. Cause sometimes the same one who holds your hand sometimes double cross you. When you in a jam, you know sometimes you gotta weed out your dogs. Cause sometimes you cool, but you gotta cut them off. Sometimes I just like to be in my vibe. Sometimes I hit the Henny till I shouldn't drive. Sometimes I fall asleep on my cash, so I wake up caked up even when I'm on my ass. Sometimes I like to just fall back. Sometimes I see them calls, I just don't call back. You know, sometimes I'm at a place without my strap, but sometimes I'm the only one who got my back. Sometimes the lawyers say we might lose. Sometimes you cop out to what you didn't do. Sometimes the system's so fucked up. Sometimes I realize how much I lucked up. That's why sometimes I say a prayer for my family. Cause sometimes I was wild, don't know how they handle me. Sometimes I think I walked the wrong path, but sometimes I double think about my past. Sometimes I cry and sometimes I laugh. Sometimes I think about if I never crash. Head through the windshield, knee through the dash. Sometimes I feel my leg and it hurts all again. Sometimes I get migraines on that spot on my head. Sometimes I think I drink too much, and then sometimes I think too much. You know, sometimes I like to just be in my vibe. Sometimes I hit the Henny till I shouldn't drive. Sometimes I fall asleep on my cash, so I wake up caked up even when I'm on my ass. You know, sometimes
Sometimes.